Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Friday, April 4th, 2025. We're leading with news of a major boost to affordable housing, with the city deferring development charges on thousands of condo units. And also, Algoma University's groundbreaking new Center for Reconciliation and Education is set to begin construction, a truly inspiring project. Stay tuned. The U.S. Senate just passed a bill to scrap new tariffs on Canada, a move that came just hours after President Trump announced a global tariff rollout. The bill now heads to the House, though its future there is uncertain. While Canada dodged these new reciprocal tariffs, existing tariffs on certain goods, including autos, aluminum, and steel, remain. Canadian leaders have voiced concerns, with Prime Minister Carney promising to fight back against these lingering duties. Despite the reprieve, the situation remains tense, as the U.S. hinted at potential future tariffs on Canadian pharmaceuticals, lumber, and semiconductors. Canada's hitting back at Trump's new auto tariffs, calling them unjustified, and warning of a potential global economic meltdown. Prime Minister Mark Carney says these tariffs will hurt workers and consumers on both sides of the border, and Canada will respond forcefully. They're slapping tariffs on U.S. cars, potentially impacting billions of dollars in imports, and expect further tariffs on things like lumber and semiconductors. Carney also announced Canada's shifting away from its heavy reliance on the U.S. for trade, looking to partners like the U.K., Australia, and Mexico instead. Meanwhile, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is also slamming the tariffs, pledging tax breaks for the Canadian auto industry to help cushion the blow. Toronto's tackling its housing shortage by deferring development charges on around 3,000 condo units. The catch? 5 to 10% of those units need to be designated as affordable housing. This move, costing taxpayers over $28 million, aims to jumpstart stalled projects, impacted by rising costs and interest rates. While the city's seeing a surge in condo completions this year, council worries about a future supply shortage. The hope is that this incentive, combined with federal and provincial support, will build more affordable housing faster. The deferred charges will be payable in June 2024 rates, either 4 years from the deferral or upon project completion, whichever comes first. Algoma University has just announced Maple Rangers constructors as the lead for their major new project, the Makwa Wakaigan Center of Excellence. This $42 million facility in Sault Ste. Marie is slated to open in November 2026 and will be a real game-changer. It's designed as a center for reconciliation and education, focusing on Indigenous history and culture. The center will house important archives from the Shingwak residential schools and will also include a mental health and addictions research institute. They're expecting over 35,000 visitors a year, plus thousands of students. This is a huge step forward in honoring the past and building a better future. Liberal leader Mark Carney is proposing a massive home-building program, aiming to construct almost 500,000 new homes annually through public-private partnerships. This includes a new entity, Build Canada Homes, investing over $25 billion in innovative building techniques. Meanwhile, the Conservatives, led by Pierre Poilievre, are pushing for a national energy corridor to speed up approvals for key infrastructure projects, aiming to boost trade and bypass potential U.S. tariffs. And the NDP? They're focusing on a plan to retrofit 3.3 million homes, funded by cuts to oil and gas subsidies, saving families money and creating jobs. All this as the election looms on April 28th, with the Liberals currently leading in the polls. All right, folks. That's all the time we have for this Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Friday, April 4th, 2025. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening to the Daily Podcast. Would you and your company be interested in becoming the featured sponsor for only $495 a month? Reach out to Chase via email chase@ontarioconstructionnews.com to get more details. We're powered by AI, and we'd love it if you'd subscribe so you don't miss out next time. See ya!